Luther Burbank Center for the Arts, Sonoma County's premier arts and entertainment center, on stage and off. We're your LBC and play a leading role in our community through the world-class performances and events we offer and the distinctive arts education programs we sponsor. These inspiring programs transform young lives through the wonder and power of the arts.
What I love about the mission that LBC puts forth is really not based on making performers of the future. It's making the best people of the future.
I'm what we would call a teaching artist. I'm a national workshop leader for the Kennedy Center. I think that if you engage a child in learning through the arts, then they become more engaged in any subject at hand.
I believe that using the arts in my classroom and integrating it has really made them become deeper thinkers. It's allowed me as a teacher to be more spontaneous. And I have all those many classes that I took so that at any moment I can stand there and think, oh, this would be really beautiful to do a tableau with. Oh, this would be great to make a shadow puppet show. Oh, this would be really excellent to have us do dance to explain this scientific concept. And I think that that has really made a difference for me and for my students.
I've done several different versions of the Artists in the Schools program, and the one that I'm currently working on is providing ukulele instruction. I can't really imagine my life without arts education. So here I come saying, let's sing together, you know, let's play an instrument together.
Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down.
It just all of a sudden ignites something and inspires them. I kind of see like a first light in someone's eyes, or like, oh, I've never gotten to do this before, especially with the ukulele. Something like Artists in the School rounds out a child's education in a way that's, I think, really crucial.
I've never been here before. This is my first time seeing a play.
I think the biggest impact I've seen with this program is the melding of the performance arts with literacy. And I think that does a world of wonder for them, because I've had a lot of kids come back from the shows singing the songs, wanting to go back and reread the stories. They could see that there's a future beyond just the book, that there's other things that can happen from that. Most of our kids wouldn't ever get an opportunity to experience this, and I think it just helps to enrich their lives.
The Music for Schools program provides our students with upwards of 30 to 40 instruments a year so that they can have the joy of learning music and become a part of the Elsion High School family.
To give a student an instrument is so powerful. I mean, I can't even explain it to you. For me to have my first guitar, to be able to get my first instrument as a kid was so powerful. It's the most amazing thing for me, because I'm the kid that actually never had anything. You know, I came from nothing, and I love to give. I think every child should have an instrument. Every child should learn an instrument.
The Luther Burbank Center for the Arts has a huge role in our community, not only as a concert provider, an arts provider, but also the educational component that they provide to our schools, to our teachers, to our communities. Mariachi art and dance camp is so exciting and fun and interesting and engaging. It provides an opportunity for our families in our community to send their students to a workshop for 3 weeks where the students learn about mariachi music, they learn about visual art, or they can take a dance workshop. And it provides in-depth instruction in those subject areas. So it's not just a superficial learning experience.
I think that the LBC is a place where dreams are born. Discovering the ability to bring together a summer mariachi program initially was just a great accomplishment. I never expected that we would have so much interest from our youth, of kids who had so much love for the music of their parents and grandparents, and that they wanted to continue on with that.
This made me realize that I love playing the violin.
The center has been able to provide them the tools and instruments, the discovery of a fantastic teacher that grew up in mariachi himself, and it's just hard to imagine where the mariachi ensemble is going to go and grow from here. We've only just begun.
The Center is a nonprofit organization that depends on our support to continue and grow its mission and keep the arts alive for the next generation.
When someone asks me, why have you decided to become a part of the LBC community and the board, the answer is so personal and so clear to me. I remember watching the mariachi ensemble, and it was one of the first times that these kids had come out to perform in front of a live audience. I remember seeing the joy on those children's faces. I have a child that's 3 years old, and it was very easy for me to see my child's face in those children's faces, and to know the only thing that separates my child from them is access and privilege. And so it was at that point that I realized whatever I needed to do, whether it was write a check, speak about the mission from the mountaintops, recruit my friends, anything I could do, this was my calling.
I love the work that the center does. It provides access and opportunity for everybody in our community to engage in the arts.
We like to give back to the community. When I found out that kids, mostly underprivileged kids, would get to come in and see these plays, that touched my heart. It brightens your life to see the sparkle when they come tell you about what they've seen. And if we can help promote that within the community so there's a lot more sparkles, this world will be a better place to live.
I believe that magical things happen here at the LBC.
Education through the arts. Professional development for teachers and artists. Artists in the schools. 25+ educational matinees. From page to stage literacy program. 1,000+ instruments for students. Summer camps in music, visual arts, dance, and theater. After-school mariachi ensemble. World-class entertainment. Luther Burbank Center for the Arts. Enrich, educate, entertain.